Why are Simeon and Anna important for Jesus' birth? Imagine being in the temple on the very day a baby is presented and knowing that this child is the promise everyone has been waiting for. That's what happened with Simeon and Anna. They are key figures in understanding Jesus' birth because they show how faithful people recognized the Messiah when he arrived. Their stories are about hope, patience, and divine guidance. Simeon was a righteous man in Jerusalem, known for his devotion to God. The Holy Spirit had told him he would not die before seeing the Messiah. When Mary and Joseph brought Jesus to the temple to follow Jewish law, Simeon took Jesus in his arms. He praised God because he believed he was holding God's salvation. He called Jesus a light for the Gentiles and glory for Israel, showing that Jesus was meant for everyone, not just the Jewish people. Simeon also prophesied that Jesus would cause both praise and division, meaning some would accept him while others would reject him. His words confirmed Jesus' divine role right from the start. Anna was a prophetess and a widow who dedicated her life to prayer, fasting, and worship in the temple. When she saw Jesus, she was filled with gratitude and immediately began to thank God. She also started telling everyone around her about Jesus, especially those waiting for God's promise of redemption. Anna's role highlights how faithful people eagerly waited for the Messiah and how their spiritual devotion helped them recognize Jesus when he arrived. Her testimony helped spread the news of Jesus' significance among the people present at the temple. Together, Simeon and Anna show how faith and patience can lead to recognizing God's work. They demonstrate that God's promises are trustworthy and that divine guidance helps believers see the truth. Their stories connect Jesus' birth to Jewish traditions and scriptures, emphasizing that Jesus came to fulfill God's promises to his people. They also reminded us that Jesus' mission was for everyone, including the Gentiles, as Simeon's words about Jesus being a light for the nations show. Their presence at the temple during Jesus' presentation teaches us the importance of spiritual readiness. They waited many years for the Messiah and trusted God's plan. Their example encourages us to stay faithful and watchful, trusting that God will reveal his plans in his perfect timing. Simeon and Anna reminded us that recognizing Jesus requires faith, patience, and openness to God's guidance. Their stories help us see how God's promises come true and how important it is to be alert for his work in our lives.